Hello guys, how you all doing? It's been a while since I sat down and chit-chatted with you all. I'm sorry if this camera is shaking a little bit, and I'm sorry for the quality of it also. This is not a very high quality phone. You guys know I lost my phone, my Android phone. It was on its way out anywhere, but it just was still sentimental to me. You know, when you had something for a while, you know, you lose it. You kind of go through the 5 stages of grief. I kind of went through that. Never mind this edition here. It's very cold right now. We're supposed to have a winter storm tomorrow into Monday. So that is my remote for my heater. That's kind of warming up things right now. So I just wanted to come on and just catch up on a few things. And I also wanted to give a shout out to my girl, Absolutely Anita. Absolutely Anita is so inspiring and encouraging because she is a newbie like myself. And she is encouraging people who are new or just getting started on YouTube to go ahead and post and keep posting, no matter if people are watching you or not. And I find that is sort of the advice that is being put out there more and more recently. And I like that attitude with people that, according to Absolutely Anita, show up for yourself. Guys, although some people, um, they have approached YouTube differently. You know, Absolutely Anita and I are kind of in the same age range. We're older people, um, not in our 20s and 30s, like, the younger people, early 20s, mid 20s, early 30s, mid 30s. No, so we are not, I don't know, looking for like, you know, all of this extreme, popularity. At least I could say so for myself, you know, that I am not personally looking for all of that. If it happens, it happens, right? And some people approach YouTube differently. Like, I know some people approach it from a business side of things, and they said they don't have time to be, throwing something against the wall and hoping it stick. Essentially spinning top in mud. So these people, you would find that some of these people, they get on YouTube and they immediately have risen to 8K subscribers, 10K subscribers, and more. And these people, right? They said they did a lot of research into trying to, figure out what works for YouTube. And essentially, they found that niching down is something to do for YouTube. And there is a great debate on that. So, the success with these channels, as they niche down, they went to their channel settings and they set everything to attune to the people that the algorithm will keep pushing their videos to. So they have all the words and everything. They have this overarching team on their channel that could encompass a lot of things for them to reach this goal. And they also looked at YouTube, they say, from a scientific angle, so meaning the algorithm, because they say if it is you're not niche down, YouTube doesn't know you, doesn't recognize you, doesn't know who to push your videos out to, you know, and so they will be holding on to it. The algorithm that is be holding on to it, just waiting for an audience to push it out to. And there is a whole lot of theories I'm hearing. Some people are into the SEO of YouTube. and all this jazz, telling you don't push the public button because YouTube's got to review your videos. And guys, some of these things might be true, but I'm going through all of this to say, while we all want success on YouTube, we want to get all the, a lot of views, and we want to be, relatable to people and for people to like us and find us and all of that. Sometimes you just also want to be yourself. And me personally, that's all I want to be, is myself. Being boxed in by the niche is the great debate. Some people saying, oh, you are the niche. Some people are saying, no, don't think that you are the niche because YouTube doesn't know you, doesn't recognize you. So you need to have a niche. And it's a whole lot of mumble jumble. A lot of people might be niche down as far as cooking videos, as far as makeup videos, as far as creative arts and craft videos, as far as a whole lot of things. But they don't expand beyond those things. And this is because they're really boxed in by the niche, right? Their niche, right? And then some people will say they beg to differ because when you're boxed in by your niche for a period of time and your audience have gotten to know you, you can then expand to different things. Guys, all of that is great advice and, things that people can follow. But me personally, the way I look at it, guys, is like this. And I am not telling people to look at it the way I look at it, because I am, like I say, I dance to the beat of my own drums. First, to begin with, I am accustomed to physically, literally going out and looking for my bread and butter, right? I am used to going out to work, relying on YouTube to provide my bread and butter. Still, at this point in time, seems like a foreign concept to me. It's not like, it's not a goal of mine, okay, guys? And finding a niche will be good to do, I guess. And I'm not against anybody that do that. And eventually I might do that, but I'm not in any hurry to niche down. I'm not in any hurry to gather this vast viewership and all of that. Things with me, I love when things work organically with me. You see how these people who I never ask to subscribe to me, who I never tell them like my videos, who I never tell them, subscribe to me, push the, and they just here, and they still here, and they staying here. It's very like just surprising to me. And I know it's small, but I am so appreciative of that these people are here of their own initiative. And I love that. I know that is not how YouTube works, but I like that for myself. Another thing about me is that I understand that money is for a protection, right? Money is for a protection, but the love of money is a root of all injurious things. Me, I am not a lover of money. Yeah, I'm not. So I have always been very free with that. I would give somebody my last dollar if I think they need it more than me. That's just how free-handed I have always been around giving and around money. I know some people are very frugal. They hold on to money for dear life. But that's not me, because guys, the thing that is most important to me is storing up riches in heaven, not storing up riches on earth where moth and rust consume. Because, guys, time and unforeseen events befall us all. We are not guaranteed tomorrow in this world that we're living in, under the current rulership that we're living under. Time and unforeseen events befall us all. The future that we're so worried about, that we're holding on to all this money about, sometimes we have to stop and think, how are we so sure that we're going to be in that future? Not to sound like doom and gloom, people, but death, it stalks us every day. Every day. So, running down money and popularity is not something that I am toiling for. To be popular, I am not toiling for that. I am enjoying the process, to be honest. You understand? So, while I might put out videos, several videos, and they don't get any views, it no matter me. It no matter me right now. I am doing this just because, right, guys? My intentions and focus is not on popularity or money. However, if that does happen, it's just something I'll have to roll with, and I don't have to even self. But I'm just saying, it's not my main focus. Guys, if you think about it, I don't know how many of you are Bible readers or whatever, but there are very good illustrations and examples in the Bible for us. And what comes to my mind is the guy who had this big storehouse, or the man who had this big storehouse, and he'd been storing up all this barley and wheat. I can't remember it exactly, guys, but if it's ringing a bell to some of you all know what I'm talking about. It's getting a little bit too hot. Oh, I thought I just took it off. Okay. And it even got quieter. But yeah. And actually, let me see. Since I have my tablet right here, if I could find that. Let me pause it real quick. So, right. So, guys, that scripture is a very important one. It is Luke chapter 12, verse 16 to about 21. And it says in part that it was a rich guy that had gathered up a lot of he was a rich man who had land and it produced well, right? And one day he began to reason with himself what he should do now that he have nowhere to gather his crops, right? He said then he will do this. He will tear down his storehouses and build bigger ones, and there he will gather all of his grain and all his goods. Right? And he will say to himself, this is what he will say to himself: you have many good things stored up for many years, right? Take it easy. Eat, drink, and enjoy yourself. But God said to him, right? This is the important part, unreasonable one. This night they are demanding your life from you. Who then is to have the things you stored up? And the last verse, 21, said, so it goes with the man who stores up treasure for himself, but is not rich toward God. So any of y'all got the point there? Basically, it's saying, running after all this popularity, running after all this money, doesn't make sense. Something can happen to you. You could get in an accident. Like I said, time and unforeseen occurrences befall us all, right? Some people get sick, right? Anything could happen to you, right? In this case, they were demanding his life. For what reason? It didn't say. You understand? And so it goes. Who then is to have all of your treasures? And what is now important after you spend so much time on the unimportant thing? things. Are you in God's memory? Will He remember you? People, that is something to think about. So, um, I'm not trying to preach to anybody. I'm just trying to tell people, watch where your focus is. Really and truly, we need to be focusing on the more important things. So, fame and popularity and money on YouTube, you would find that my interests versus other people's interest in that is like, right? This is people's interest in that. We here. This is people's interest. This is my interest. I am way down here with that. I'm not. So while I see all these things, sometimes I'm not going to lie. Right? Let me be honest, because we're all humans. Sometimes you put out something and you want it to get a good viewership or whatever. But what I'm trying to differentiate for you all, it's not my focus, right? And while it might be disappointing to get one view, no views, two views, whatever it is, it's not my focus to then, because of that, to research, to do something better, to check the science of the YouTube, the algorithm, to niche down, to focus on. You get what I'm saying. So guys, I am not discouraging anybody who wants to do that and pursue that. I'm just showing the difference between me and them, right? I'm just me. So, guys, it's not to say that I don't appreciate you all. I do appreciate all of you all. And as we continue to grow organically, it's a process. It might be slow, but again, the race is not for the swiftness. Swiftest, right? The race is not for the swiftest. And I think it's Solomon who said that. You understand? Because time and unforeseen befall us all people. Again, let's actually read that. Let me pause you all again. Essentially, it's the same thing. It's the theme of this video that I've been saying. What I think it's a Solomon say in Ecclesiastes 9 verse 11, which he said, he seen nothing further under the sun. That the swift, no, he see something further under the sun. I want to get the scripture right because I want people to get a sense of it, right? So he is saying, I have seen something further under the sun, that the swift do not always win the race, people, right? Nor do the mighty win the battle, nor do the wise always have the food, nor do the intelligent always have the riches, nor do those with knowledge always have success. Guys, are you getting the heights of it? Because time and unexpected events, unforeseen, unexpected, right? Unexpected events overtake them all. And guys, if you really look at it, we really don't know what's going to happen in the next 5-10 minutes. Anything could happen. Anything. So your focus, people. You need to watch where you're putting it at. This world is passing away, and so is its desires. People, a lot of you all are like, what is she talking about? That cuckoo mumbo jumbo. People, the kind of stuff that's happening now, it can't continue to go on, right? A God of love is not going to allow it. So everything that's happening now is phasing out. It's phasing out. So where you put your focus matters, right, people? Where you put your focus absolutely matters. And according to Philippians, it says to make sure of the more important things. So social media is there. It's not the most important thing to me. That is to me. So my channel might be small, it might be stagnant, it might be boring, but one thing it is organic. And I love that above everything else. Popularity, fame, and all of that. So I'm getting off my pulpit, people. I didn't want to preach to anybody. I do try. I'm not, I'm not, I try to be a spiritual person. I still have a lot of imperfections and a lot of things to work on. So I'm not, forcing my beliefs or anything on anybody here. I just want to show you all where, from my standpoint, me and social media stand. Right, guys? I am not one of those people that are rushing down fame and fortune or money from YouTube, which is one of the reasons why you guys don't ever hear me telling you all never hear me yet tell you all like, subscribe, push notification buttons, share my videos. Do that if you want to. If you want to do that just like how you come here, if you want to do that. Because sometimes people will say that, how much times I hear that, I never like the video, I never as push no notifications, I ain't share it. If I don't feel like it, if it didn't move me to do that, and they say it, it's still a movement to do it. You understand? They might say it and it might jerk somebody to just automatically push the button, automatically hit the button because they're accustomed doing that. But I stop and think about the content and all of that I want to share, and I would hope it's the same for my videos. You understand? So I don't tell people to do that. People do that of your own initiative, just like how you come and you can leave of your own initiative here on Wild Honey's channel. My light come off. So that is the signal to wrap up this video. The light has gotten bored of it. They're saying, you're talking too much. Guys, you gotta laugh at yourself sometimes. Can't take yourself too seriously. But I know I promised you all that castor oil video. I just want to do a little bit of research on it. I haven't done anything about it, and I haven't started using it yet. But it's coming. It's coming, guys. So everybody have a good night. What time is it right now? Yeah. Late. Late. It's 11:21. So just want to say have a good night, everybody. And until next time, we'll chat again. All right.